Okay, we're doing this. Okay, we have the microphone on. It is working right now. Okay, well, it's May. So, I'm doing a video. Okay, Happy New Year. I'm doing a video right now. You're sorry, I'm doing some GTA5 Alliance, so yeah. My controller did not want to respond for a few seconds. I was like, oh boy, no, don't do it. Because, my PS5 used to really crash a lot. And yeah, so we're doing some GTA5 Online today. In at least 40 hours, so yeah. The last part was an hour, so this part will also be an hour, and then an hour. But there will be one time where it'll be like 20 minutes. And this is because usually I need to go somewhere or I need to just get off for the day and call it quits. So yeah, my goal for tonight is $49 million. I'll be satisfied. So then we only got $11 million left because I said, well, we will make $60 million. We will get there. We will get the 60 million. It will be a long grind, but I'm telling you, in this next week, it's getting done. One way or another before Thursday, which is when the weekly event resets. So, yeah. And I promise you guys, I will grind at least a few $1 million every week. Yes, I'll never stop. And we'll never stop uploading to the channel. So yeah, we'll never stop. We never stop on DilliganHopkins' channel. We never stop. We absolutely never stop. We do at least one upload a day. If it's a fluke, then yes, there won't be an upload for the day. But most of the time, I'll 100% post at least one every day. So yeah. There's sometimes where I get like a spike in my channel, like I post for a few times in a day. It's the reason why I keep getting like spikes is because I save a bunch of videos and then when I'm either done with the day or just want to start uploading them, I add them to my downloads uploads, and then they'll start uploading one by one. And this is why we are not doing this in real time, no. It'll be at least a couple hours after this is actually done. At least like almost 10 hours. Well, I mean, at least 10 hours ago. Almost 10 hours ago, we've done this. It's done already, but yeah, it's behind, that's why. There's no other way to explain it. So yeah. So now more on my 600 sub special thing. So I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but if it's something that's gonna take a few months, you might get a hint. So yeah, I'm just not going to tell you. I am just not. Because it's going to be, oh my god, absolute good special. It is going to be a good one. For all your support, I am going to do something insane. I'm obviously not going to tell you. I just said that like 3 times now. Sorry. But I'm just telling you. I'm just not going to tell you. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking about me saying, oh, I'm not going to tell you. Because you're going to be like, we're going to unsub. But yeah, you can unsub if you want. But don't do it for no reason. Do it if you don't like my content. That's all. If you like my content, stay subbed. I'll keep posting the good content. I'll never get to bad or worse. So yeah, it will never be bad content. I'm telling you. So yeah.
Anything you need, boss.
Anything you need, boss.
What do you need?
Yeah, my rank is actually just not legit. I got 204 ranks legitly. I started this grind at 1001. I got to 1001 and started. So yeah. Yeah. So ever since that, every single bit of RP and money that I got was all legitly. Yes, the money looks insane, but I did not do that legitly. That was mostly a duplication glitches, so I can just get so much money. So yeah. And here's what the banked cash is. Some of the cash that I've earned over the course of this few months that I've been grinding GTA. Second off, from nightclub cell missions. And thirdly, it was from the duplication glitches. That's what it is. And other stuff that actually gives you banked cash. So yeah. And yeah. Just like me collecting a crate and then bringing it back to the nightclub. To the nightclub. That gives you about... It gives you $10,000. And $10,000 in the, warehouse goods value. So yeah. Just wanted to let you know how my money was made and how my RP was made. And I didn't actually tell you how my RP was made. So here's how it went. So I used the Peter Griffin 24/7 to boost my RP. And yes, it was going all night. So I could get some RP. And I was on the PS4. Didn't burn out my PS5 for that. But yeah. Before I was doing the uploads chat, weird things happened to my PlayStation. Like one time in like March 2024, my PS5 just at one point just crapped the bed. I was playing some Burnout and then when I crashed into a vehicle and then just paused the game. And this was a coincidence. It isn't actually a glitch to like crash your whole PS5. Obviously, it wouldn't work like that. But yeah, just want to let you know just in case, because, you know, you guys are kind of dumb sometimes. I'm not saying that you're dumb, but I'm just telling people just in case they're like, duh. I'm not talking about you if you're not. If you're just not. I'm dumb. But yeah, just want to let you know. Just in case. Because you never know. But yeah, after that happened, my PS5 would not turn on. I don't know why. But thing is, I unplugged the AC power cord for like 5 minutes. Oh wait, I think it was 10 minutes. Yeah, it was 10 minutes. We plugged it back in. We were able to turn it on this time. And after I did all the repairing bull crap, it said your PS5 is not turned off properly. I think Sony needs to get a checkup because that we didn't turn it off properly. It just crashed. So yeah. And one time I was playing some SpongeBob, and then out of nowhere, my PS5 started slowing up a lot, like really a lot. It was just not acting normal. And then when I go ahead and turn off my PS5, I click it, it does nothing. It literally just turn on my closest to the quick menu, and it's stuck. I cannot do anything. But I had to hold down the power button on my console until it turned off. And then when I turned it on the next day, it said your PS5 was not turned off properly. So I thought that these were just coincidences. But it was not, because then the next time that it happened, I was playing some GTA, when out of nowhere, my PS5 just started like buffering, and I thought it was all normal. Until it happened again, my PS5 just turned off. And then it said your PS5 is not turned off properly after I put it back on. And then on another time, I was doing more GTA, but then out of nowhere, I was doing a race, and then at the start of it, my PS5 just completely freezes. Or at least is like extremely slow. this is kind of like what happened like a few days ago. If you don't remember, watch the video like that's in the description. I talk about why there's no video and how I have more RP and money than I should because I didn't record. Want to let my fans know, just in case. You never know. These people might just unsub if I just don't tell why. But yeah, we watched some Superman later that night, the same night that it happened. But yeah, when I turned it on, I told my fans what was going on. So yeah, and if you're wondering what type of controller I'm using the purple one, the one I used to have issues with. But it's not having any problems. I'm going to tell you why. Because sometimes if you spin your controller or analog in a certain way, it like stops the stick hurt. And if it's not for long, it's for like a couple hours. But sometimes this can work for months. So yeah, it's just to save money. So yeah, don't give up if it's doing it. You just do what I told you. Do it in this way for like a minute, and then it should start working better. Because these things are perimeter sticks, and they wear out fast. Like after like a few months of usage. After about 2 million spins on the analog stick, you can start to get a little bit of stick drift, even if it's not severe. You can see your controller do like that or something, or sometimes do this, like that way. It can do it both ways, but usually it's not the camera one. It might only be the camera one when you accidentally drop your controller too many times, which that actually happened one time in like 2020. I remember. Before I was even on YouTube, and one of my controllers, I accidentally dropped it, and the camera thing was literally just spinning. Like, yeah, it was just spinning by itself because I accidentally dropped it. I don't know how the hell that freaking happened, but yeah, it literally broke my controller. So yeah, if that happens, you're definitely gonna need to get a new controller. Just wanted to let you know. And now back to the PS5 crash situation. Another time, I was doing a War and Pieces mission on my PS5, and at the end, my PS5 started buffering, and I was like, why? And then my buttons didn't start working. They were just not working. I was like, why? And then, after that, I had to turn off my PS5 using the power button, because there's no other way. And then, when I did that, and then put it back on, like a few minutes later, it did the repairing, and then it said your PS5 wasn't turned off properly. I was getting sick and tired of this, so I started clearing up some space, and lo and behold, it actually worked. It did work. It actually worked, and now I do not have this problem anymore. That's like a wake-up call for Sony to tell you that you need to delete games. Why? I have no idea. But say bye-bye to some of your games, because if you're going through that, you're actually going to need to do that, because if it's pissing you off enough, you're not gonna want to play your PS5 anymore if it keeps doing that. So what you would want to do is just free up some space. Like, for example, I had like 50 gigs of storage left, and then I deleted a bunch of games. That put it back up to like 300 gigabytes, and then that was it. The problem was gone. Why? Why? I don't know why. But yeah, ever since, my PS5 only crashed like even if it was at least one time, it happened one time after I did that. Literally one time. And yeah, it literally just stopped. It stopped buffering, it stopped everything. Here and there it does buffer, and that's only because when it's just a fluke. I just ignore it because that used to happen a lot. And that's only when your console storage is like full. So yeah, just don't ignore your PS5 crashing. This might be why your PS5 is doing this to you. So yeah, just want to let you know about that. So yeah, sorry for me buffering a lot. I mean, I'm talking a lot. I just wanted to tell you all about my PS5 messing up. So yeah, alright, enjoy the hour.
You know what's easier than robbing a bank? Robbing bank robbers. You're plugged into cameras and try to find this robbery.
Guys, I'm very happy that my terabyte is right next to me, so just in case that happens, I just gotta go ahead and claim it and then go right back into the terabyte and then bam. See, if that happens, I'm just gonna have to do it. This is also the reason why I have it so close. It's just in case this happens. So yeah, it's what I do if that happens. Just go back to here and get it again, and bam. That's it. Hey guys, I have a goal for next week as well. If I don't, if for some reason don't get it this week, the MS 60 million, I'll go for 60 million next week. But if I do get the 60 million, I will promise myself to reach $65 million. So even that is a grind. Imagine when I blow through $12 more million. Just imagine. I'm at $48.25 million. I'm not even joking with that. See? In the week after that, will be 70 million. So yeah, we'll just go 5 million a week. So yeah, it's pretty good flow. 5 million a week, that's good enough. We'll do 5 million a week. I'll get $4 million per day, and then I'll stop. And then the next day do 4 million, then stop. 4 million, stop. 4 million, stop. 4 million, stop. And so on and so on. If there's a week that there's something that I do, that's on double. So yeah. Let's go ahead and sit here, and I'm gonna deliver this gold, and I'm gonna shut up for the rest of this freaking video, because you probably don't hear my voiceover, because you probably don't want my voiceover the whole time. Probably not gonna like that, so I'm just gonna stop.
Our client needs someone to take it out. I know. It's interesting, so I put our hat in the ring. We aren't flower arrangers after all. To find this guy, we're going to have to access Life Invader's vast quantities of personal data. Well, the drone will. So get over to their offices and we'll talk. You've been spotted. What are you doing running in there? That's why you have a tiny drone.
My partner's down! Drop your weapon!
One laptop down, one to go. We should have access to all that personal data as soon as it's done. I've got full access to their servers now, and I set the target's location to your GPS. There's nothing about this guy I don't know. He's got a contract out for people to protect him, so don't be surprised if you run into any mercenaries looking for their payday.
Oh my God! ¡Azuelo, pendejos! Where you from, huh? ¡Párale! ¡Cállate, puto!
Okay, fine work. I hope you're happy with that paycheck. our drives. Keep searching until you find them.
You fucking penis! Get me out of here!
Picking up a strong signal. It must be the drives. Get the vehicle and bring it in. Okay, you've got this. I don't know what we're stealing, but I know they won't want it stolen. Keep those drives safe and get them to the client. I'll feel a whole lot better when this job is over with. And other crews can see where you are. Be careful out there. diamond shipment from Vangelico Fine Jewelry. Our client wants these rocks, but she won't pay retail price. I think we can help. Get over there and put some of our technology to use. I'll talk you through it. I thought you knew what you were doing. Okay, backup plan. Grab the diamonds and get out of there before this whole thing goes to shit.
You fucking penis!
Got them? Alright, now get them over to our client. They know these diamonds will be hot, but there's hot and there's hot. Don't lead any police to the drop-off. And other crews can see where you are. Be careful out there. That's good work, and the
Come on! 조심해. 뭐야?
I gotta go looking at a dirty piece of shit.
I'm calling the police.
There's the boss. Oh, hi. What can I do for you?
can I be of service? Give me a shout when you've made your mind up.
Cops Playing Dumb, Part 1. Alright guys, I'll do some more in the next part. Peace.